time and the effort and the money. So what you're looking for is attendance and some kind of acceptability of what it is you're trying to do. You know, so we had over 500 people here today. Now, of course, we made efforts to mobilize them to come, but they stayed till the very end, and it tells us that what we started here today in terms of celebrating our women and the history of our women and the valor of our women will have legs down the road. So we hope to do this again. So yes, I'm happy. I am grateful to Professor Ugorji, who had like 6 to 7 hours of flight delay, but she still said she was going to make this event, and she came in very late last night. So I'm very, very grateful to her and to all others, Professor Wadike, Professor Opara, Ijinabra, and others who came. And then of course,
sir, we want to know why you decided to take on this.
I come from a history, a personal history of celebrating the struggle for human rights, struggle for equality and for freedom and liberty. So any group of people that sacrifice in pursuit of making life better for all of us, I tend to find a way to celebrate them. But I'm particular about African women and Igbo women because they don't get as much attention as they should in the history of our struggle as a people. There were times in our history when our men acquiesced to the conditions at the time imposed on them by external forces. And often it's our women who reject it and who say to our men, if you will accept it, we won't accept it. And eventually sometimes our men find the courage to join their women in rejecting that which is alien and unproductive for us. So that's my personal interest in this.
Okay,
so,
sir.
Put it this way. Our women constitute at least 50% of our population, right? Any discussion of our present, our past, or our future that does not have our women at the center of it is not for me. Maybe for some others, it's not for me. So we are going to issue what we call the Owerri Declaration. That is a communique that comes out of this. And it will be about this event and about women in our society, specifically Igbo women, and what we need to do with them. And one of the things we're going to call for, it may not be realistic, but we think we'll call for 50-50 representation of our women in the houses of assemblies, in the houses of representatives, right, and in government circles. You know, if I become governor, 50% of my cabinet will be men, or commissioners will be women. It's just that simple. That's a commitment I've had all my life as a student, as an activist, and all of that. So going back to what you were alluding to, 2027, 2027 will take care of itself. We are going to have a new governor in Imo State. I come with an experience, not just in governance, but also in Imo State government, because I had the privilege, and I'm grateful for it, for Governor Hopu Zodema to give me an opportunity to serve in his cabinet and to start perhaps the only new ministry that is still in existence now, which is Homeland Security. So I am proud of that experience. I'm proud of the background I bring from my studies and work overseas. And yes, some people have approached me to look into 2027. We are still exploring. My leader, of course, is Hopu Zodema, and we are going to look to him for direction in that sense. All right? But while we are looking for direction, we will be making preparations just in case that the call comes to us, so that we know we are prepared to move forward. So yes, anything you do that brings women to the center ultimately should be helpful in politics and other things.